going on, guys? Matt with MotoWorks here, and I don't know if you can hear me real well. I got the heater on in here, so we got our hot drinks, don't we? You got hot chocolate? I got coffee. We got a job to do tonight. What are we doing?
We're putting the new engine in.
We're not quite putting the new engine in, but we are putting new parts on the engine. I got a thermostat to install, and we're going to put a new water pump on, and we're going to transfer the wiring harness from one engine to the other because, again, the junkyard cut the wires on this one, so I need to use the old wiring harness.
I just wanted a toy.
What?
I just wanted a toy. Now.
He wants a toy. Well, we got a smart car to put together, and maybe we'll get a toy after.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see how long this takes. But are you ready to go, dude?
Uh-huh.
Cheers.
You already did that.
Alright, buddy boy, first job is going to be the water pump. Think you can point on the engine? Which one do you think the water pump is? Here, I'll give you a hint. I'll show you what's in this box and see if you can pick out what piece on the engine is the water pump. So this is what it looks like when it's off the car. That's what it looks like when it's off the car. You see anything that looks like that? Nope, it's going to be right here on this side, right here, somewhere on this side. See anything that looks like this? Give you a hint. Right behind this. See behind that? This piece here? We're going to take that off, okay? That's the water pump. Hey. All right. Now, nice little taps. Little taps. You want to come, when you're tapping it, I want to tap out this way. Here. Go this, stand behind it, this on this side. Stand up. There you go. There you go. All right, now spin it. Now head it again. Nope, just got to spin it about a quarter way. Hit it. All right, now spin it. Keep going. No, just one. I'm spinning it all right for you. There you go. Spin it. There you go, it's moving. There you go, it's moving. There you go, hit it. Yeah, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. There you go. Alright, here. You want Daddy to hit it? You want to hold the camera? You want Daddy? Here, let me give it a go. Let me give it a whack. Yes. Daddy's not any better than you. Watch your fingers. The next thing we got to take off is this here. And you get a bolt for that. That's the tensioner. Gotta make sure we get the right size. Everything's easier with an impact gun, isn't it? Yeah. Now we just got to take the water pump bolts out, dude. That's a good plan. You can put the bolt back in there so we don't lose it. Yeah. Rah, is that water pump eating the foam? All right. Man, that thing took a lot of screws. Holy cow. So, looking in here, actually looks pretty good. The engine actually looks pretty clean in there. A little bit of little bit of pitting and nasty stuff in the cylinder head, but doesn't look too bad. I'd say we probably could have gotten away with reusing that water pump there, but not going to risk it on a couple bucks. Just put a nice new water pump on there, and then we don't have to worry about it for another at least 100,000 miles. This is going to be your car, and I'm going to be driving it for a little bit, so we want to make sure it's ready for you, right?
Yeah, we have to drive it down to the fire station if it works.
So I'm just going to clean up all this gasket material and crud that's around here, and then I'm going to have you put the new one on. That wasn't too bad, was it?
He's eating this.
I see that. You're making a nice big mess. All right, I'm going to get to cleaning. Alright, dude, we got it all cleaned up. Ready to put the new one on, okay? You ready? Got that one? Alright, I'll race you on the next one. You get that one? See if we can spin their bolt in faster. This one right here. Ready, set, go. Oh, I'm gonna beat you! Come on! I shouldn't have picked. This bolt's hard to turn. Oh, yours looks a lot easier than mine. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, oh. Oh, come on. Did you get it? Oh, I think I beat you. Oh, mine's tight.
I did do it first.
No, man. All right, we got another one. I got this one. You got that one over there. Ready, set, go. Oh, you got that. Oh, no, no fair. This one's real hard to reach. Oh man, I think you're gonna win this one. Ah, you beat me.
This is easier.
Ah, you beat me good. Water pump is on there, looking good. Again, it's late. Dawson had to go to bed. He was actually getting a little bit tired, a little bit restless. So, it was his bedtime. Now we're just going to keep plugging away at this thing here. Next thing I got to do is take off the thermostat housing, which is right back there. Just 2 bolts. And then it looks like it's a pain in the butt to build this thermostat. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I get this thing off. It looks like it's a pain in the butt to get to the thermostat, but we'll see. You have to take the intake manifold off just enough so that you can sneak out the thermostat housing, because the hoses are fixed onto the thermostat housing, and it's why if you have to replace this cover, you're going to spend $130, whereas I think this thermostat kit was only like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. And you basically just deconstruct this, you unbuild this setup here, and then you build the new setup here. And the good thing is, I have a whole nother car engine thermostat housing if I end up breaking this. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one-handed. What you got to do, I've already started here, is you just have to bend these tabs down. And they're bent up like this. You just bend them down, and then I'm going to twist this off and then remove this housing. All right, so that is done easily. just like getting to this thing easily. So you just twist it. Just be careful. Don't want to break the actual housing. It is only made of plastic. That pops out. Take your spring out. You take your thermostat out, and then you make sure you didn't break your plastic pieces. You still look to be in good shape. Everything's good. Then you're going to take your thermostat housing here. Just want to hold it up against the engine, and that's up, that's down. You just want to make sure that you have the housing oriented up. So right about almost that bolt there is up, just off. Probably this casting piece here is up. And the reason you want to know where up is because on your thermostat you've got a little air bleed, and those always face up because air bubbles rise in water in a cooling system. So you just want to make sure that those are pointed up. So when we put that in, make sure our air bubbles are going to escape in the up position. Like so. So just like that. Somewhere in there. Yeah, somewhere in that area. Up enough, right? And then I'm going to take my spring, I'm going to put the small end on the thermostat, and then we're going to twist that back on. So the new one isn't quite as, the tangs aren't quite as large as those. So we're just going to pop this on here. See if I can do this by hand. It shows pliers, but I think I can manage. There we go. So that pops up. Again, the spring holds the pressure on it, so it's not going to spin out of there. And that thermostat is replaced. Well, there was a bunch of dirt in the intake, and I just didn't feel right putting that back on there all dirty like that. Cleaned out the intake ports. Hey Carl, you know what this has?
More power than the Integra.
VTEC, or some form of VTEC.
Hey,
how's that make you feel?
look, I'm getting those this weekend right here.
How's that make you feel?
Doesn't make me feel any way. I don't need it. But I'm getting these.
I need everything I can get.
Look, that got coiled and plugged before I did. What the heck?
I think this thing's gonna have 50 horsepower. But they're all cleaned up. I'm gonna pop this intake man. I had to take the intake manifold off just to put the thermostat in it. Kind of messed up. Oh, look at that. That would look good on there.
It would give it a whole 50 more horsepower.
That'd be enough.
Maybe,
I could take 50.
Maybe 65.
So just got to button that up. I started taking the wires off of here too. So finished doing that. Put this intake back on. And she will be buttoned up. What do you think about that, Carl?
Do you really want to know? Last time I thought, things didn't go well.
You had a headache for a week?
I mean, I've had a headache my whole life. That's what happens when you try to think. That's why I just have you tell me what to do so that I know what to do and I know it's right.
Well, I don't know what to do on this. I'm just guessing.
It's like a watch. Just put a new battery in it and send it.
It's pretty much what I'm doing here. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Well, guys, I believe that's going to wrap up this video here. Engine is, as you saw, all completed. So all we have to do to that is put it back on the subframe here. Now I'm going to be taking the 4 bolts out that secure this in the next video, and then we're going to actually be painting this frame here and making that look nice, get rid of the rust that's starting to form there, and it'll just make it look a lot nicer when you put it back together doing that. Reason for that too is I'm also waiting for the transmission cable to come in. I want that in before we put the engine back in the car because it's just going to be easier to get to that stuff. And yeah, I mean, we're really close. You know, made a lot of good progress tonight. I'm glad that I got the thermostat in and the water pump on. Again, I just did it because I wanted peace of mind. And having that done, I don't have to worry about that at all now. So it's just one step to the puzzle. I did end up taking off, as you can see, I did end up taking off the fenders here, or quarter panels, whatever you want to call them. They just basically clip on. So yeah, I took those off as well. I also removed the passenger side seat. I have something planned for the seats, possibly. Maybe we'll get that done, maybe we won't. I want to put heated seats in it, and I'm not looking to buy the heated seats that these did come with. I'm just going to get heated seats inserts, possibly. I don't know yet, we'll see. But we'll have to save that for another video. My main goal has always been to get this done, so that might be a project coming up. But yeah, like I said, we'll have to wait and see on that. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for checking it out. And as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I appreciate you for checking out these videos, making it all the way to the end. Yeah, that's gonna do it for now. It's pretty late. I gotta get cleaned up, and I gotta get my garage all closed up. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. I'm Matt. This is MotoWorks.